Hi, I'm Peter Rose, founder of Longwood Currency Trading. The difference between trading a small account and a large account. You really need to understand this regardless of whether you're currently trading a large account or not. And particularly if you're still trading a small account. It's a beautiful day today. We're early October of 2024. I'm trying to take advantage of these nice days and have a good attitude for you all by sitting outside and taking in the cooler fall days. The other day when I was recording, it was raining out. It was too cold to sit out here. Particularly to talk about an interesting topic about the difference between trading a small account and a large account. Here's the fact of life. If you're trading a small account, you want to trade a large account. Now, you're probably saying that for the wrong reason, because you don't understand the difference. You're probably saying that the reason that you want to trade a large account is that you've got more money, and so instead of trading at $20 a pip, you could be trading at $80 a pip or $200 a pip. And that's true. However, there's a deeper significance to that. And you really need to be aware of it. The long and the short of the video is going to be that the difference between trading a small account and a large account is that when you're trading a small account, you need to win. You have to win. When you're trading a large account, you don't have to win. You're not under any pressure to win. Let me explain the difference, because if you don't get it, it could cost you that small account. Trading is a process of managing hope, fear, and greed. You all know that, right? When you're trading a small account, I said that you need to win, as opposed to when you have a large account. When you're trading that small account and you take the proportionate risk, the risk of loss, you're trading one full lot, let's say. So a 10 pip loss is going to be $100. Let's say you're trading that one full lot with a $10,000 bank. You're 10 to 1 leverage. Now you look at that $100 loss in relationship to that $10,000 account. It's a small amount, right? If you lose 6 times in a row, you've lost $600. That becomes a fairly good size of that $10,000 account, right? You're starting to chew into that. In order to trade that one full lot, you're going to have to be hyper vigilant on growing that account so that you don't have that problem. You're always trading in this push to win. Switch roles. Now you're trading a 10 lot. You got a $100,000 account. You lose 10 pips, it's $1,000. It's the same percentage, but it's a lot of dollars. But that dollars in relationship to the other, $99,000 that you have is small. But the $100 in relationship to the $10,000, even though the percent is the same, is more money to you. It's a loss that you realize is going to be difficult for you to make up. Characteristically, if you're trading a 10 lot, you're not going to go in with 10 lots. You're not an all-in, all-out trader like you would be on a trading a 1 lot. You go in with 1 lot and you come out with 1 lot. If you go in with 10 lots, thinking you're going to come out with 10 lots, and you lose $1,000 each time, that's $6,000. It's a lot of money. You can still recover from that from a monetary standpoint. Instead of trading 10 lots, you drop to 6, and you make that loss up faster. If you're trading a 1 lot and you lose $600, you don't have any more buffer. It's very difficult for you to make that up. So you're constantly under pressure to perform, to make money. As a result of that, you do stupid shit. You listen to some fool talking about fibs. You think that the engulfing candle pattern is going to be your panacea to success. You think that Bollinger Bands and RSI and Golden Crosses, oh my, are going to pull you out. And you use this stuff and you lose and you lose and you lose. And the more that you lose, the more of a panic trading process you're involved in. If you're trading 10 lots and you're losing, you're not under that same fear. You're not under that same pressure. Because in the end, you still have a lot of money that makes a lot of money. Well, if you're trading a 10 lot at $100 a pip, and you're making, say you make an average of 12 pips, you're making $1,200 when you trade, and then you lose some money, and now you're down to trading 8 lots at $80 a pip, and now you're doing $800 a win, or maybe $1,600 or $1,100 instead of $1,600 or whatever. The dollars come to you in a more relaxed manner, because if you're trading 10 lots, you haven't just dropped 100 grand into your account. You've had to work your way up to get to that point. So you have a respect for that money. You understand how all these pieces fit together. And you're not worried because you understand your trading metrics. If wherever you're getting your educational information from, if they're not talking about the trading metrics as the guidepost for how you construct your rules and how you conduct your life as a trader, then you're missing out on a tremendous benefit, which could be your edge in your trading. An edge is not finding a pattern that no one else knows about. You're never going to do that. That's not possible. Your edge lies within yourself and in your command of the playing field that you're involved in, which is the global currency market. Your attitude as a large lot size position trader is your attitude about winning is different. You don't have to swing for the fence. You don't have to win, because every trade you make is going to make you $800, $2,000. What are you worried about? If you can make $500 a day, that's $100,000 income. How tough is it to make $500 a day on a 10 lot at $100 a pip? You see what I'm saying? In working with the 10 lot, as I was saying before, you're not going all in with 10 lots and coming out at the other end with 10 lots. Well, you would if you were trading a $400,000 account and had the capability to trade 40 lots instead of 10. The dynamics change with the size of the position you're dealing with. But I think it's easy for you to visualize the difference between trading and the problems that you're faced with at trading a 1 lot with a $10,000 account, as opposed to where your mind would be at trading 10 lots on a $100,000 account. I think you can see that if you're trading 1 lot, you got to be all in, all out. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to go in with 5 minis and add 3 minis to it, and you're going to stage in minis? No, you can't do that, because that's not giving you the metrics that you need to have. And that's inefficient trading for small accounts, because you're trying to make as much money as you can with that $10,000. You can't do that by trading frickin' mini lots and taking small swipes at it and gradually growing your account at 8 or 10% a year. You need to throw all your weight into that opening and learn how to all in, all out. Well, when do you come out of all in, all out? If you listen to my other videos, I generally think you start staging around the 8 lot point. If you have a lot of experience and you have to drop, and you decide you want to drop down and maybe trade 6 lots, and you want to stage in like a 3-2-1 build and stage process, maybe so, but I don't think you're being as efficient with your with that size account as you would be doing that with an 8 or a 10 or higher lot size position. Because you're going to stage in, you've got a 10 lot, so what are you going to stage in? You're going to stage in 5, or you're going to build with an initial position of 5, say 5 lots. And then, I don't know, you throw another 5 on, or throw 2 on, or I don't know what you're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I've got the math all worked out, but let's just say you're trading a 10 lot, so you don't want to go in with 10. You go in with 5. If you take a 10 pip loss, it's $500 instead of 1,000, and you make 3 or 4 or 5 of those in a row. The amount of money that you lost is not so difficult to make up with a good win-to-loss ratio when you finally are able to get your full 10 lot position in there, and then that goes to fruition and it hits a 15 or 20 pip stop, and you're 10 lots in, and you make $3,000-4,000. That certainly makes up for the $1,500 or $1,800, whatever it is that it took you to get there, in that maybe 6 times losses at the $300 to $500 level of staging. Because when you're trading with large lot size positions, you're not just dumping all the gas on the thing any more so than a poker player does. A poker player goes all in maybe at the initial draw because he needs to get the other players out so they can't outdraw him. It's totally different in currency trading, right? You're not competing with anybody else, you're competing with yourself, so you have to manage that. If you're a jerk, then your competition is going to be bad, okay? So that staging process, what I call a build stage process, and look, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, I'm going to go in with 5 and then I'm going to do X, Y, Z. How many lots are you going to go in with? What distance do you have between staging or building positions? How many lots do you stage in? What's the sequence of staging in over time? What time frame are you using to judge that on? I mean, those are 5 questions that need to be answered. In my advanced solutions course, I have probably 40 pages of documentation discussing the process of large lot size trading. So it's not a trivial pursuit. It's something that you really need to sit down and think about. But the result of that, having said all that, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to say your attitude about winning and losing is different when you've got the cash in hand. Money talks and bullshit walks. And when you've got that money, you can do anything you want. You want to go in with 2 lots and add 1. What difference does it make if you could have gone in with 10? Because maybe you've decided to scalp. And what's the rule about scalping? Trade often and trade small. So when you have a large lot size position, you're far more capable of switching between methodologies, scalping, or day trading, or doing long-term position trading. You can take part of your account and do a long-term position trade in one currency pair, and then come over and do some day trading with the rest of your money. You're trading a $50,000 account in a scalping. It's not necessary. $20,000, you could trade scalping and make quite a bit of money. And take the other $5,000 or $8,000 that you have and put that into a long-term position trade if you want to risk that much money. I don't think that's safe. I'm just saying what you could do. I'm not saying what you should do. You want to know what I think you should do, then you got to take some training from me. These videos are intended to present issues and things that you need to be aware of so that you can make your own mind up based on information that I'm pointing out to you that's critical that you should know, instead of all the rest of the people that are so-called educators and they're just telling you all the information but they're not telling you what the important information is. They're not telling you how to arrange that information into an organized, sequential manner, nor are they providing you a framework for building rules with that critical information. If you're not getting that from the education that you're consuming, then you're consuming the wrong education, and that's only going to lead to disaster. But bear in mind that your attitude is different and needs to be different when you're trading a small account as opposed to when you have access to trading a larger account. Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.